from Wembley Arena with a sold-out crowd of over 12,000. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of London Bridge is Down. We have got an absolutely electric show coming up for you, and we can guarantee it's going to be absolutely stacked. Hello folks, my name is Tom Jerkin, your NGR owner of course, joined by my friend here tonight. He is the general manager, the king of wrestling, man of many names. He is C.W. Hendricks. Well, thank you very much, Tom. And tonight, folks, like my friend said, we have got an absolutely exciting night of action coming up for you. We have a lot of championships on the line. We have got some qualifying matches for the Infinity Gauntlet and so much more. It's going to be quite the extravaganza. Absolutely, Chuck. It's going to be such good shit, if you ask me. Well, folks, coming up for your opening match, it's definitely going to be an exciting one, as we have the Internext champion himself, Garrett Starr, to defend the belt in an open challenge to start the night off. Let's not waste any of your time. Let's pass it down to the stage, and let's get extreme. And now, folks, we await the man himself. A man who has held the championship for over a year. And his legendary matches only continue to grow as he continues his streak as the fighting champion of New Generation Rising, the Internext champion of New Generation Rising, Garrett Starr. And now, of course, folks, he's all-American, but he resides in the land down under of Australia where New Generation Rising is based, and now makes his way here to London, England, live here from Wembley Arena. And folks, no matter where you are from, whether you be from America, or you're from England, you're from Australia, you're from any other part of the world, we are all human. And Garrett Starr is possibly one of the best humans I know, one of the greatest wrestlers I know. And now he looks to make it this his fourth successful title defense. But the question is, can the very, very American patriotic superstar himself, Garrett Starr, successfully defend that championship for a fourth time? Now they say third time's a charm. But fourth time is, I don't know about that saying, Tom. I don't think it is the same with the chat, but the question I have to ask is who is going to be his opponent in this open challenge? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my god, please. Anyone but this man. Well, folks, if you know who this is, he is the... What is he wearing? What is he wearing? What is that? Oh, he certainly looks quite dapper tonight. Oh, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jay Hunty, who I will say has definitely dressed for the occasion. Tom, you definitely have some sort of hate against Jay Hunty, don't you? I don't really have a hate, it's just that he's quite... Look, we got a bit of a complicated relationship, but the thing is you have to know is that Jay Hunty, the Queen himself, making a very grand entrance as per usual. I will compliment him that he certainly is very fashionable. I'm not sure if this is him being serious, this is a distraction or something, but it's quite the sight to see nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the New Generation Rising Internext Championship. And introducing first, on the beat team, weighing at 207 pounds, Jay Well, here we go. Let's go, champ. It's time for Garrett to put that belt on the line once again. And I don't know if he has ever faced someone like Jay Hunty before. But it's going to be quite interesting how this match goes. Going to see if Jay Hunty perhaps we're going to see if he has what it takes to hang with the big time, perhaps. With a suit, with wearing something like that, I don't even know if he can, or if this is some sort of like tactic by Jay Hunty. I will say, he certainly is flamboyant. That's quite the word to use. And now Jay Hunty shoving off Garrett Starr. Look at this now. Oh, going for a Hurricane Rana. Oh, this trying a quick pin here. 1, 2. What? Oh no. That would have been quite something if Jay Hunty was able to get the 3 right off the bat. It looks like that is not going to happen here. And now another big Hurricane Rana by the Queen. And the fabulous one trying to take Garrett Starr down here early. Hooking the leg, not even a 1 count. He certainly has some good tactics trying to perhaps get the match done early. But looks like it's backfiring on him now. It certainly is. Garrett Starr now starting to go to work. We're starting to see what he is made of here. A big flapjack takes down Jay Hunty. I do have to say, Jay Hunty shouldn't just give up because something's backfired on him. He was doing some amazing tactics right before. Something I'll actually compliment him on. It's very nice to see him sort of use those quick tactics to get the match done quite early. Wait a minute, what's Garrett Starr doing here? Oh, I think he's just trying to bait Jay Hunty here. And that he does. Looks like there is a lot of, they're trying to get into the minds of each other. That's very good to do. And Jay Hunty was doing that perfectly, trying to get the roll up. So he used the rope, poke the eyes, give the man a little bit of a boom in, his nether regions. Well, Chuck, I'm sure that Garrett Starr is a, more of an honorable man, but I'll look at this here. Whoa! Oh my goodness, and now look at this, a shooting star press. Going for the pin, very impressive, but not even getting the 1 on Garrett Starr. Now Jay Hunty going high risk here. Hunty is looking to become the hunter here. He looks to hunt himself a championship, if you will, Tom. Off the ropes he comes. Oh my lord. And now look at this, catching in midair. And big power bomb gets put in his place. And now, right now, Garrett Starr targeting the leg of Jay Hunty, perhaps. That is for the better. That he targets that leg so he can't do any of that high-flying offense. And it looks like it's going to be a powerbomb party here tonight as Garrett Starr. There's another powerbomb. And the crowd are really starting to get into this here now. Oh, and they're going to get another one. 2 for 1 sale. Now bring Jay Hunty to the middle of the ring. Garrett Starr going to the top rope. Is he about to hit this one early? First to land on the moonsault. No! Gets met with a giant crater. That being the knees of Jay Hunty. And oh my lord! Grabbing the red, white and blue balls of the All-American athlete. Oh, that is very painful to watch. Well, looks like Garrett Starr won't be giving birth to any youngins, I'll tell you that. Now Jay Hunty, look at this. He thinks it's pretty funny. He's pretty funny. He's a funny guy. But I think that Garrett Starr, will retort with a quick jab to the side of the face. That's definitely going to teach Jay Hunty a lesson, if any. And now Irish whip into the ropes. Billy the referee almost got knocked over there. Won't be surprised though, because he's an idiot. And now Garrett Starr, look at this, getting himself warmed up here. What's he going for? Whoa. Top rope here. Going for something big. And that he will. Massive superplex from the top rope. And now going to the top rope again. Is he going to try and hit this time? First to land on the moonsault by the All-American athlete. Hugs the leg of the fabulous one here. 2. No, a kick out at 2. Well, I tell you what, he certainly landed down with the force of a meteorite. But unfortunately, the falling star The shooting star, if you will, was enough to put down Jay Hunty. And, oh God, oh, look away, everybody. Oh my God, oh my Lord, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, CBT by Jay Hunty. Oh my God. Dropping a nuclear bomb right under the poor manhood of Garrett Starr, but not going for the pin. He wants to do more damage. Sweet Jesus Christ. Oh, and I think Jay Hunty wants to put the real insult to injury here. Diva Stan. DDT by Jay Hunty as he hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Garrett Starr able to survive that very questionable torture there by Jay Hunty. And unfortunately, folks, I do have to say in this case, I do know that NGR is, it has no rules. And nobody is safe. Not even the poor testicles of Garrett Starr. Jesus Christ. No, Tom, I know people who pay good money to have that done to them. Oh, shush you. Hooks the leg here of Garrett Starr. No! Kick out at 2, but oh my God, this has been painful to watch. This has possibly been the most painful match we've had to see in our tour of London so far. Oh no, Jay Hunty's got the chair. What's Jay Hunty doing? Trying to take the easy way out. I don't know why he would do that, but Jay Hunty has that backfire on him. Oh, United States of Smash by Garrett Starr. Certainly smashed his face in. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. Jay Hunty managing to survive somehow, some way. I tell you what, Chuck, I don't know if you've ever taken a bullet by Garrett Starr, but it's like taking a bullet to the face. And I think now Garrett Starr looking to do a bit of a drive-by. Has him in his sights for the super drop kick. That one would make the big dog proud as it busts open Jay Hunty here. Welcome to the land of Extreme Kid. Off the ropes. First to land on the moonsault, but completely misses the target right there. And Jay Hunty, look at that. He certainly took quite the nasty cut, but he's still continuing to soldier on. Here he comes through the turnbuckles for a tornado DDT. Takes out Garrett Starr, and Jay Hunty not stopping anytime soon. Spaceman Plancher to the All-American athlete. I'll tell you what, that our Spaceman Plancher certainly outdoes the first to land on the moonsault, that is for sure. And now Jay Hunty, oh, the boot right to the face, scraping the boot right to the forehead, and now Garrett Starr is bleeding. Which I'm totally not surprised about, he always does. But I have to say though, my goodness, both men wearing crimson masks. And Jay Hunty using that steel post to his advantage. Oh, they're coming to the announce tables here now. But Garrett Starr gonna deny him the chance. Throwing him right in the announce table. And now, oh my Lord. Right under the steel announce table, right to the steel post. Jeez, what is it made of steel in this company? Well, I don't know, but to get back in the ring here now. Thank God it wasn't an announce table here. I didn't want to knock down my diet soda. Chuck, focus on the match, man. And now Garrett Starr, take a look. Oh, tried to go for an attack on the turnbuckle. Not going to work though as Jay Hunty hits a big drop kick. And look at this, he's baited him here now. Very smart. Kick to the guts, here we go. For the second time. The Diva Stand DDT. What's this called? Oh, Jay, do we really have to see this? Jay, there are kids watching, come on. Oh, a kick out at 2 and oh man, that was very suggestive. You know, we have kids watching at home, I think, Tom. We certainly do, Chuck. Poor kiddies have to see this. Oh, wait a second here, though. Garrett Starr breaking out of the corner there. And now into the corner now. Oh my God, just pounding on Jay Hunty. And now see it up here. Jay Hunty's in some serious trouble. Knee to the face. And Garrett Starr has Hunty in his sights. Is he perhaps going for a second time? No, the United States of Smash will not connect. Oh, God, again! Not again! Oh, my Lord, those poor red, white, and blue balls. This is hard to watch for Garrett's sake. And hurts to watch for the entire male audience of this crowd. Jay Hunty now setting up for something big. Off the ropes he goes with a wrist-lock Hurricane Rana. Taking a page out of Garrett Starr's book, going for the pin. Only a 1 count though. You all know Garrett Starr is known for the American Rana, but Jay Hunty's showing that he can do it better. Jay Hunty now for the third time, going for the Diva Stand DDT, will be denied. Garrett Starr hits a moonsault. Now Jay Hunty rolling to the outside of the ring, but Garrett Starr going to the top rope. Brilliant ring awareness here. And now, that's how you do it. American Rana by Garrett Starr. It looks like he's looking to make his star shine bright. He certainly has Jay Hunty where he wants him. It looks like the queendom of Jay Hunty might come crashing down. Jay Hunty's in a very bad position at the moment. Gets thrown into the turnbuckle. That's not where you want to be. Garrett Starr, here we go. Time to deliver some American justice. And justice has been served here, especially for the nether regions of Garrett Starr, as he is going to give the people what they came here to see. The People's Moonsault. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Garrett Starr retains. Well, I tell you what, Garrett Starr certainly fought the odds here tonight. And oh jeez, those replays are hard to watch. Well, I tell you what, folks. Oh, it's hard. It's hard, man. I'm sorry. I do have to tell you that, folks. It was quite the effort by Jay Hunty here tonight. Certainly took Garrett to the limit. But in the end, the All-American athlete powered through. And I do have to say, I wonder who will be next in line to face Garrett Starr. We saw last night how HR Xavier was taken out and he seemed to be having his eyes on Garrett Starr. But looks like that won't be a reality. Jay Hunty couldn't get the belt off him. So I guess someone may be gunning for Garrett Starr. Maybe multiple people gunning for Garrett Starr and his Internext Championship. Nonetheless, though, a sight I think we're all familiar with seeing. Defense number 4 is successful. Garrett Starr now holds the belt that truly belongs to him. The fighting champion continues his streak here in New Generation Rising. The question is, Tom, you've asked who is going to challenge Garrett Starr. I don't know if anyone is going to be able to stop the All-American athlete. Well, I tell you what, folks, until then, that'll be for another day. But now, Garrett Starr stands tall, red, white, blue, and proud.
My name is John Anderson, and I am a damn good wrestler.
Well, that John Anderson seems to be quite the nice fellow, doesn't he, Tom? Has his voice changed? I swear to God, he sounded different last time I heard him. Nonetheless, though, unfortunately, John Anderson is not really confident in his chances, Chuck. Oh, come on, Tom. I think you should have more faith in such a young upstart like John Anderson. Well, in his way stands this dark, mysterious, almost sadistic human being.
And here's your opponent, residing in Seattle, Washington, weighing at 269 pounds, the President, Mark Coles!
Mark Coles, a man who had signed to New Generation Rising as of last year. And the last time we saw him was actually interfering in a match with Insidious Sterling and Tyranny for the World Heavyweight Championship. So he certainly has wasted no time making enemies here in New Generation Rising. But Mark Coles has seemed to have undertaken this very different persona the last time we saw him. He has like, look at what he wears. Just look at his face. Look at the expression. Just look at him in general. Tell me this man does not somehow send shivers down your spine because of the intentions he must have in his mind. Well, I've read Mr. Cole's report, but I come to the conclusion he's a very disturbed individual. He says he only wants to cause there's John right there. Brilliant camera shot there by a team. But he wants to do, his work for the gods, whoever they may be. So who these gods are, I don't know, but Mark Coles, with a purpose, is quite a dangerous thing, I'll tell you that. I have watched Mark Coles in other feds, and he is shown to be a man not to mess with. And right now you just see those almost just intense eyes of Mark Coles as he stares down John Anderson. Here we go, ring-a-ding-ding, and now Mark Coles already hitting the twisting reverse STO, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and that's it. That is all it's gonna take. Well, Mark Coles, I guess, wasn't given the best competition, if you will. Oh, I had hoped for that, John Anderson. He seems like a nice fellow. It's quite unfortunate, Tom, that Mark Coles is one dastardly man. To that. Well, I tell you what, Chuck, this man has actually a match upcoming with Insidious Sterling, and you better believe this man has made Insidious Sterling very angry ever since costing him a World Heavyweight Championship match back at Through the Fire and Flames at the start of February this year. And wait a minute, the world light's gone out, and they come back on in. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Insidious Sterling! Where in the world did he come from?
You cost me an opportunity that was very dear to me, and now that I have you, it's time for you to suffer.
And Insidious Sterling coming to the ring, a man possessed, and those are like literally that's the same wrestling attire he wore back to the Fire and the Flames. Still has the blood-stained clothes, the blood-stained ring gear he wore. Insidious Sterling, this crazy motherfucker. Oh my Lord, as Mark Coles up for a apron pile driver. Oh my God. And I think the usual insults by Insidious Sterling won't be coming into play anymore. This is about just purely torturing Mark Coles for what it cost him. Back out through the fire and flames. And now, oh my lord, Insidious Sterling, he's ripping the padded concrete and ripping the padding and exposing the concrete, I should say. Oh my lord, this is not going to go well for anybody. I don't think Tom and... Oh dear. Oh my lord. And now... Oh my god, no! No! Insidious Sterling has Mark Coles. Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Oh god! Right up to the exposed concrete head first! The butterfly pile driver! Oh my lord, that's got to have given him a serious concussion. These men were supposed to have a match in the next episode of NGL Warfare. Oh my god, it marks down, he's not moving. Insidious Sterling leaving the scene of the crime and... Oh my god, he's getting up. He's actually getting up after going head first into that stuff. Oh my lord, and Mark Coles slowly getting up somehow, some way. Insidious Sterling noticing on the stage. Oh dear god, oh no. Oh no, Insidious Sterling charging the ring. Mark Coles no idea what's coming. Oh my god! The suicide driver right onto the exposed concrete. Sweet Jesus Christ! Well, he certainly isn't getting back up after that. Welcome back to London Bridge is Down, ladies and gentlemen, live here from Wembley Arena. And as you saw that commercial before, don't not forget to watch Media Wrestling Association. They will of course be having episode 15 next week, but until then, look who we have in action. It's the MWA Kill Shot Champion himself, David Styles, making his return to a new generation rising ring. And as you remember folks, well, if you don't know, you should know. The MWA Killshot Championship is a championship that is defended 24/7. And David Styles has come here to do business. Any man who wants to step up to this absolute madman, whoever wants to go one-on-one with David Efford Styles, he will let them come out and he will battle them. Maybe to the death, I'm not sure, but you can never know with the unpredictable David Styles. And who will his opponent be? Well, here we go. Looks like someone is getting yet another championship shot at New Generation Rising. Mr. 5 Stars is here. I do have to say, Dawson Rashad actually had a bit of a scuffle with Raul Sanchez on the last episode of course, London Bridge is Down back in Royal Albert Hall, and certainly took the fight to Sanchez. Wait a minute, Chuck, wait, listen, Chuck, you over the desk?
Is that David Styles gone away?
Why are you hiding? Get up. Okay, look, I'm just saying, I've had a history with David Styles. That's why I wasn't talking before. And I'm not scared of him. He's just a very unpredictable human being. He might see me and jump over the desk. And oh god, he's jumping into the ring and I'm taking out Dawson. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's a good sign for me. I'm not going to go into it now, Tom, but let's just say we have some history. Well, I tell you what, history aside, I don't think David Styles is going to be sticking around for the match introductions. We're getting this match started right away. No time to waste as David Styles has Dawson Rashad throwing into the outside here. And we're getting this done early on. Styles with that look in his eye off the ropes. Oh! A big suicide dive. And here we go. David Styles may have been away from an NGO ring for quite some time, but coming back here, it's like he never left home. And, well, I really hope he does leave again, so I don't have to, you know, make eye contact with him. I'm not saying I'm scared of him, Tom. I'm saying I could beat him down on my best day, but David Styles is certainly a bit of an intimidating man. I think you understand. Well, nonetheless, here we go. David Styles taking a fight to Rashad, who has not even had a chance to really breathe, to even get any offense in. And already David Styles looking to set up to hit the stunner maybe. No, arm drag takedown by Mr. 5 Stars. Oh, dodged the punch. Knee to the face. Off the ropes. Boot to the face. Spinning leg lariat. And with impressive combinations like those, you better believe he is called Mr. 5 Stars for a reason. And of course, Dawson looking to get some redemption here tonight. He had a chance to, you know, become Evolution Champion. That did not happen. The chance to become World Heavyweight Champion. That did not happen. But Dawson Rashad is going to risk it all to make sure here he comes, the new Killshot Champion. And may I just say, folks, how much of a crazy situation it would be if Dawson Rashad was to beat David Styles here tonight. That means he probably would have to go into a bit of a contractual obligation with the Media Wrestling Association, which would be crazy. Nonetheless, though, Dawson Rashad knows the name of the game. This is MGR, this is Extreme, and under these 24/7 rules, anything is legal, anything is possible. And there's one thing I know is that David Styles is going to stay down for too long. Just to let everybody know, of course, this belt is defended 24/7, so you never know. Someone might run out and actually try to beat David Styles during this match. It's a 24/7 belt. Anything can happen. But for now, David Styles has Dawson Rashad. Disconnection driver through the poor announce table there. It kind of sucks that was our announce table. We've had to move away. Go break the other announce table with the freaking sound guys, will you? Jeez, I'm gonna get that rebuilt. Now, David Styles going up to the top rope here. Oh, and a big elbow drop. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Wow, gonna need a kick out at 2 though. Dawson is still in this. Leaving then, Chuck, I just want to ask you a question. You being a former wrestler yourself, what do you have to say when you're in a hardcore match? What's the best thing you need to do when you're in these types of matches?
Well, I would certainly recommend that it's really every man for himself, and you can't really have a plan. The only plan I would really have is grab a weapon and then just start swinging. It's all legal, isn't it? Especially in a match like this, you have to be quite rough and tough. And now it starts to be, oh my god, Dawson Rashad able to meet them there, Tom. He was able to meet him there, and now, oh, Dawson, look at this! Look at the strength here! Oh, down goes David Styles! Jesus Christ, neck first! Onto the table! I really wish he'd drop him on his damn head. That'd certainly be doing a favour for the both of us. My partner's, of course, resentment for David Styles aside. Dawson, top rope! Oh, picture perfect missile dropkick. Mr. 5 Stars taking a little bit of a flex. Flexing on them haters, flexing. But he may be showing off too much. Oh, telling David to suck it. Oh, and punches him right in the dick. Well, I can't say that it wasn't deserved, but looks like, well, I'm just saying that, you know, the punching Big D in the Big D, that's do quite some damage. Oh my lord, look at this, we're getting into the crowd here now, folks. The crowd! Those fans are certainly getting their money's worth. Certainly getting my money's worth as well, as these two are moving away from our position, thank goodness. And here we go. Into our production corners in our ring here now. And I certainly can guarantee, I think this is about to be destroyed. A lot of toys to play with right there, as Dawson has the trash can. And now looking to take out the trash. Yeah, that's right, take out the trash. Throw him in the garbage. It's where his belongs. Where he belongs. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say my words right. But yeah, stick him in that garbage can. Give him what's good. And now, Dawson Rashad. Oh, a pump handle or an argue through the table. Quite a specialty of his. Yeah, that's right. Get the chair. That's right. Beat the shit out of him. Get him. Get him. Well, certainly, no, Chuck, you're not really the biggest fan of David Styles, but you're not really the biggest fan of Dawson Rashad either. I heard you said quite some, well, not very nice comments about him. You seem to be on his side tonight. I certainly do. Beat that man down. That's correct. Yeah, get him. And, oh, look at that. That's so unprofessional of David Styles. Oh, wait a second here. Oh, wait a second here. Oh, the crazy train! Dropping Dawson right onto his head. And now bring up Dawson. I think Dawson may have just been busted open. He's split his head like a melon onto the concrete there. Sure to give him a splitting headache. And right now, David Styles has Dawson up through the table. I tell you what, there is no love lost between these two men, despite the fact that they only really met each other a few minutes ago. But it's all for the sake of the MWA Kill Shot Championship. What men won't do for a championship in this company, in the Premier Wrestling Network, it can drive a man to do unspeakable things, and it can drive a man to take unnecessary risks, even sometimes do things that they wouldn't be capable of doing. But tonight, it's all for the love of blood and guts between these two gentlemen. As right now, David Styles cracks Dawson over the head with the kendo stick. As you saw, there was a bit of hesitance there. He was a little bit hesitant to hit Dawson over the head. I think maybe Dawson was just way too out of it, especially after getting dropped on his head and everything. I think David might have been shouting out some mean words to Dawson, if we can say that. Well, anyways, back into the ringside we go. Back to kind of relative safety. And throwing Dawson right to the steel steps. And I tell you what, Dawson has taken quite the beatdown from this man. And really, Tom, there's nowhere to go in a match like this. You can't, get back in the ring. You can't get out of the ring. No matter where you go, it would always be the danger zone. Especially here in this hardcore match. Especially the fact that, NGR is definitely hardcore. No rules. It certainly is, Chuck. Look at Dawson Rashad go. He seems to be doing quite fine. Got kind of a breather there, waiting for David to set up the stairs, and it backfires on Styles, taking a big body slam onto the stairs, as the stairs somehow face reality, and Dawson is ripping apart the second announce table. And this is not good. Not good for David Styles. As the head of Styles here, I think it's Styles' turn to go through an announce table of his own. No! Gets denied and throws Rashad back into the ring. And with the steel steps in hand, oh, this cannot look good for Mr. 5 Stars, who has taken quite the beating in this match. And now Styles bringing up Dawson Rashad in some big trouble as he power bombs into the steel steps. Those 300+ pound steel steps show no mercy, and David Styles certainly showing no mercy as well, as he has Rashad up for the disconnection driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Dawson Rashad somehow, someway able to withstand all this punishment, as David Styles makes his way to the outside and grabbing himself A weapon from underneath the ring. This time it's a steel chair. Oh, but Dawson was already up. Already up and ready to go. Ready to bring the fight. He certainly is bringing the fight to David Styles once again. I'm definitely pulling for this man. As he, oh yes, crack him over the head. That's good. Get him, yes. And now beating the hell out of David Styles here. And now Dawson Rashad, what has he got planned next? He has David Styles on the, oh my god, against the steel post there. Oh my god, boot right to the head. Let's bow to scramble his brains. Maybe we'll have amnesia of that situation. Maybe, we'll be able to remember what I kind of did to him, which I can't reveal here on the show. Well, here we go, Dawson Rashad. Oh, knee to the face. And I'm sorry if you're a little bit confused by my partner commentator here. He seems to have a bit of a history with David Styles. We're not here to talk about your history here tonight, Chuck. We're here to talk about the history that we are witnessing right now. A possibly historical match as Rashad has a table set up on the outside of the ring. And I think he has bad intentions, but Styles already getting right back up to meet Dawson Rashad. And now David Styles has Dawson Uranagi through the table, hitting rock bottom. And now David, what's he planning to do next? What other inhuman-like things will David Styles do? Oh god, it's coming on this side of the ring. And he's coming towards the sound table here. What is he doing? Well, Dawson Rashad slowly getting up here, starting to recover. He can't afford to rest. And Dawson back up, back to business, and wait a second! What in the world? Raul Sanchez! Getting some revenge on Dawson Rashad after their scuffle they had on the last episode of London Bridge is Down. So, oh my god, hitting the bad experience onto Rashad, adding the insult to the injury here. And now, oh my lord, throwing Dawson back into the ring. And Dawson doesn't know what's hit him. But look at David Styles. Look what he's grabbed Chuck. Bring it into the ring. The Killshot Championship belt. And Dawson gets taken out with the belt. He never saw it coming. We don't even know if David even saw that Raul was on the outside. I'm not sure if he was aware of it either. But taking full advantage of the situation here. Flipping him off. See you later. Stunner. The Styles Stunner hooks the leg of Rashad, and he retains. The Killshot Champion came here with a purpose here tonight, to walk out of London as the reigning Killshot Champion, and he has done that job here tonight. I'm not sure if he was aware what took place on the outside of the ring just before, but nonetheless, David Styles still your MWA Killshot Champion. Well, until then, folks, David Styles, he may not be safe for now. Remember, 24/7, he has to defend that belt. But I don't think Dawson will be getting up for quite some time after taking the Styles Stunner, amongst other punishment he took. But I will say, folks, definitely was some foul play in that match. While Rashad didn't necessarily ruin the match like he did last time, he still cost Rashad the chance. I think there will be definitely some hell to pay. Until then, your Killshot Champion, still the unpredictable one himself, David effing Styles.
to the sky, and like a plane, my dreams were passing by. And I awoke, the tears that had filled my eyes. I need to spread my wings out and fly. I lie awake at night with these memories of feeling powerless, and they're haunting me. I'm always reaching out for this destiny to make it happen, that's all I need. Cruel fate sets in motion, and no one else knows why. Waiting for the day to come, when will it show up, claiming what's before my eyes. With every issue, I gotta breathe through, or the moment might just pass. They all told me I can't, they were laughing. Well, look who's laughing now. Now I can feel the fire burning deep within me. I'll be the hero and no one can stop me. Loudly I will scream it from the top of my lungs. You got those tired eyes from crying every moment. You cannot hide it, someone's gonna notice. I'll be your hero, no one's gonna hurt you again. Gonna raise my hand with the peace sign. Our story will last forever.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to London Bridge is Down. And don't forget to check out our friends over at Empire Wrestling, with their episodes coming out, I do believe, very soon, so look out for that. But until then, folks, we have got some championship action coming up for you. The Premier Women's Tag Team Championship will be on the line, and the challengers making their way down the ring. Hunter on the right, Sana on the left. This is DG2K, coming all the way from Siren Combat Wrestling, which has been referred to in the past as XWF, 3HW. You may have heard those names. Well, now they're a part of Siren Combat Wrestling. Of course, so are their champion opponents. This definitely will be a showcase for the women of SKW here tonight on MGR London Bridge is Down. Remember, folks, the Premier Women's Wrestling Tag Team Championships can be defended across any brand. Whether in the Premier Wrestling Network, whether outside the Premier Wrestling Network, that's the best thing. It's to give all the best women's tag teams across the wrestling world a chance to hold some championship gold. And we definitely have some talented teams, especially this one, making their way down to the ring, won the championships in their debut, defeating Kerry and Kelly Wolf of the Wolves, who represented Double B Wrestling at the time. But here they are, Cara Cross to the left, Sylvia Frost on the right, the Dragon's Lair. And tonight's teams are going to fight fire with fire as they enter their very first match as tag team champions, and of course looking to make their first successful defense. Of course, these two very accomplished across a multitude of different wrestling companies. They share multiple tag team championship runs between each other. They are definitely, I have to say, pound for pound, one of the best women's tag teams ever to step foot in the ring. And they are going to prove just how good they are. Or maybe you might see a repeat and an upset of how those tag team championships originally were won. Let's pass it down to our announcer and get this action started.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for football. And for the Premier Women's Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, at a total weight of 275 pounds, the team of Honor and Sanami DG2K. And their opponents, at a total weight of 355 pounds, they are ready defending Premier Women's Tag Team Champions, Cara Cross and Sylvia Frost, the Dragon's Den.
Now passing over those belts, and will it be for the last time? That is the real question. Well, here we go. Both teams are ready to give it their all. Ring-a-ding-ding, here we go. Collar number tie up there. Now has the arm of Kara Cross. And now Kara has the arm of Hana Manami here. And now takes Hana down. Kara Cross definitely showing her worth. But oh, gets taken down immediately there by Hana Manami. I do definitely have to say, definitely no love lost between these two tag teams. Both of them extremely different. You know, we have a team of the Dragon's Lair, very technical, using a lot of grapples to take their opponents down. And oh, maybe some questionable tactics as well. While DG2K, more the high-flying type, but unfortunately not getting off to a very good start as the Dragon's Lair cut off the ring. Kick to the chest. Clothesline takes Hana down. Big elbow drop. And an elbow drop there by Kara Cross. And already the Dragon's Lair have asserted dominance. Now shoves away Sylvia Frost. As right now the action continues. Well, it's very smart. I'm liking this sort of tag team dynamic here from the Dragon's Lair. It's exactly what they have to do. They need to off the ring, they need to make sure they can stop tags from happening. It's definitely one of the smarter things to do in a tag team match. You know, target one person, make sure the other one doesn't get in. It's one of those classic plans that always work. And if you do it well, it can work to the best of your advantage. Well, as of right now, Hana seems to be taking quite the beating thus far in the ring. I don't think she's been able to get any sort of good offense in thus far as Kara Cross and Sylvia Frost again. Oh my lord. Targeting the arms and now kicking Hana down. And still Hana has not had the chance to sort of react. Sana's wanting to get back into this, wanting to get into this one desperately. Hana takes down Kara Cross, and now we're finally starting to see some signs of life here from both the DG2K. Once again, getting cut off and a chop block there to Hana. And now Kara Cross taking out Sana Manami here. My goodness gracious. This tag team dominance does go to show why they are the most dominant tag team. Oh my lord, the brain buster there. But it goes to show why they are one of the most dominant tag teams in Premier history. And oh, look at this. A bit of a scuffle that just ensued there. But nonetheless, the match still continues as it's given Hana Manami the chance to fight back here. Off the ropes, Kara goes. Big back body drop. And momentum has shifted. I don't know why Hana isn't going to a partner. She really needs to tag out right now. It'd be her saving grace if she's able to do that. Well, I think so. Wait a second here, Chuck. I don't think she wants to tag it anytime soon. Wrecking ball drop kick. Looking to perhaps put some damage on Kara Cross. Nice wrecking ball drop kick. And there we go. The tag finally starting to be made. Well, that's good. Let the more fresher person say, oh, jeez. That's not very PG, isn't it, Tom? Definitely not, Chuck, but I tell you what, in a tag team like this between four very intense individuals, I think sometimes their emotions can get the best of them. And now, Sana having much more success holding her ground against at least one half of the Dragon's Lair. Bring Kara back into the middle of the ring, and look at this. Those kicks there, kicking her gut like a soccer ball. And now telling Kara Cross to get up. We're about to see some high-flying action here. High fist, but a big reward. Big missile drop kick. And Kara Cross doesn't know what has hit her. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And I'm very sorry for those camera angles, folks. Sometimes what tends to happen is weird menu bars pop up when someone tries to go for a pin. And, you know, we want to make sure that you only get the best quality. And now, look at this here. Oh, Regal Plex there by Kara Cross. As she tags in Sylvia Frost. But that's it. That's what you need to do. Cara knew that she had taken a lot of damage. It was time to get out. Perhaps DG2K can take some notes. Now look at this. Sylvia Cross bringing the pain to Sana Manami. She locks her in the Dragon Sleeper. And the referee circling around trying to make sure that Sana submits. He can see it because she might be submitting. She's in a whole world of trouble. But able to get herself out of that one, and a big clothesline takes her down. And Sana Manami here throwing Sylvia Frost into the post. And going top rope here. Oh! Running over her. Oh, going for the rope there. And now going for the pin finally here. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Now look at this, starting to show off here. I think she's starting to gain some confidence. Oh dear, Sylvia Frost was just waiting for that to happen. Big Sano suplex takes down Hana. Oh, sorry, Sana. Oh dear. Please, everyone, please don't call me out for this. It's hard to call tag teams with similar sounding names. Oh, I agree with you, Tom, but seriously, get their names right. Oh, screw you. Anyways, here we go, Chuck. Look at this here. Oh, that's a chair. That's a steel chair. Oh my lord. Sylvia using the chair. Remember, folks, there's nothing that can be done. New Generation Rising, and I've told you for the 600th time, you probably should know, no disqualifications, even in tag matches. No disqualifications here either. Unfortunately, it's just for Sana's case that she's on the receiving end on quite a beatdown. And I tell you what, DG2K have not been faring well in this match thus far. Oh, getting thrown to the steel steps. And Sylvia throwing Sana into the steel steps. And Hana trying to cheer. Oh, trying to cheer her partner on. But I don't think there will be any help. It will be in vain. Right now, Sylvia trying to get an attack on the announce table. Now throwing her back into the ring. Oh, shoving her face into the mat. That's the hardest part of the ring, if you didn't know. Now Sylvia Frost going for a top rope maneuver. This is pretty rare to see. Oh, what is she planning to do here? Oh, she does nothing. Just playing to the crowd. It's getting in Hana's face. Getting right in her face there as Sana's been taken down. It looks like she's gone sleeping with the fishes. Big heel kick there. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. This is when I think Sana needs to realize she needs to tag out to her opponent. Yeah, really needs to get some help sooner rather than later. It's definitely what she needs to do for now. But Sana seems to be back in this super kick there. And not going to waste any time. Going to the top rope here. Sana Manami with the Swanton Bomb. The signature move there. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. Again, we're really sorry for those really close-up screenshots, ladies and gentlemen. But I tell you, I think Sylvia Frost might be sorry that she took so long to perhaps maybe end it all here, because DG2K have once again taken advantage. Double super kick! It's a party! A super kick party! And now, Hana Manami. Oh, taken down! Sylvia Frost. Oh, look at that! Hana taking out Cara Cross here, taking a page out of the Dragon's Lair's book. And look at Hana go! Going to the top rope here! Going for the spot. Wait, not going for the swanton, I don't think. Going for the moonsault, but Sylvia Frost was ready. And a kick right to the back. And when you thought a comeback was bound to happen, that would not be the case. Look at that, Cara getting back on the mat. How convenient. They timed that very well. Targeting the arm. Off the ropes goes Hana. Gets taken down. Cara Cross back in this match, looking to get some revenge. And that she's looking to do. Look at this. Guillotine choke. The guillotine choke has been locked in. Hardens has nowhere to go. And has to tap out just like that. DG2K, unfortunately, were not able to get the job here done tonight.
I do have to say, I've never seen dominance quite like that from a tag team before. But the Dragons there really impressed me.
DG2K, unfortunately, were not successful here tonight, Chuck. They certainly put up a valiant effort, but the Dragon's Lair just proved to be too strong. And after a showcase like that, there is a reason why they are the current reigning and still defending tag team champions. Well, of course, the Dragon's Lair will stand tall and live to fight another day. And now, there we go. The championships that rightfully belong to them. I don't really necessarily agree with their tactics, Chuck.
I certainly think they're awesome.
Well, say what you will, but there is a reason why they are the champs. And I do have to say, they do get the job done. Congratulations to them. And I'm sure there is going to be plenty of challenges on the horizon for this team right here. The Dragon's Lair standing tall once again. What the? Wait a second! What the hell? Where is she? That's Sarah Walker! What the hell is she doing here? She's not signed to NGR! Well, she's of course is a native of London, England, and she is here! The crowd going crazy! The hometown hero! Wait a minute! Cheryl White! Cheryl White is here and... My goodness gracious! I think a riot is about to break out here! Cheryl White now focusing her attention onto Sylvia Frost! Brain Buster! Onto the padded concrete here! And Cara Cross completely distracted! No idea what's going on! Wait a minute! Who's Sarah pointing to? It's Emma Valentine! Shining Wizard! And a riot is gonna break out here, Chuck! Because Riot have stormed the ring! And now they are attacking the tag team champions! I can't believe this! Well, I said there were gonna be some challenges! Or perhaps, you know, gonna be some formidable opponents in their future. But looks like the future is now because Riot is taking the fight right to the Dragon's Lair. Oh my God, Bigger and Argy. And of course, these three women representing Empire Wrestling certainly are taking the fight to the Dragon's Lair. And Sylvia Frost stunned, doesn't know where she is. And Cheryl calling to Amber. Oh, the wrecking ball drop kick there. Tagging out the competition. Cara still left in the ring. And Sarah Walker looking to put the final nail in the coffin here. Set it up from the top rope. Oh my Lord, the top rope stunner. And Sarah Walker, along with the rest of Riot, are certainly sending a message to the Dragon's Lair as Cara Cross takes a walk in the park.
It certainly isn't a nice walk, I'll tell you that. It's a very aggressive and very painful walk.
You know what I mean, Chuck? And now, look at this. Look at this here, Cara. Look at this. Amber Valentine, Cheryl White bring up Cara Cross here. And all three of them together, tagging out Cara Cross with a triple power bomb. Let's take another replay of that. Let's get another replay. My goodness gracious. Cara Cross didn't even stand a chance. But look at this here. Look at this sight. I think the next challenges may be in front of you folks. It seems that Riot are coming after the Premier Women's Tag Team Championships. And will the Dragon Slayer be able to stop this unit?
Sometimes you just feel tired, you feel weak. And when you feel weak, you feel like you want to just give up. But you gotta search within you.
Till the room comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this shit till my bone color, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this shit till my bone color.
Soon as a verse starts, I eat it and MC's hard. What is he thinking? I'm not to go against me smart, and it's absurd.
Oh my goodness, well, welcome back to London Bridges Down, ladies and gentlemen, and I think that someone is a little bit angry with Billy the referee over what went down in his match earlier tonight.
Sanchez, you piece of shit. Where the fuck are you?
Oh, well, looks like Dawson Rashad is on the hunt for Sanchez, and I tell you what, I would not want to be him right now.
You can't hide from me, motherfucker.
I don't blame Dawson Rashad for being quite livid for what exactly happened out there. Where's he going here?
Mexico. That's the man I was looking for. Where the fuck is that son of a bitch? Raul Sanchez.
Oh my lord, we're certainly not getting an answer out of him. Oh, super kick! And I think Dawson has completely lost it here. He's been screwed over once again, and he's going to take his aggression out on another member of the Armada. Unfortunately, that being Mexico, as he powerbombs him into the locker. I do have to say, Dawson is bloody, he is broken, but he is absolutely in a rage. And I tell you what, if any man is crossing Dawson Rashad tonight, they are a dead man, especially Raul Sanchez, who seems to have maybe left the arena tonight. Oh my lord, now Mexico. Oh, going straight through that table there. Dawson Rashad has completely lost it. Dawson Rashad is going absolutely crazy here. And oh dear. Oh no. Oh my lord. Throwing a Mexico into that monitor there, and oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my god, just breaking the monitor there. A Mexico being taken out by Rashad. And Dawson has become completely unglued. Well, I'm sure, folks, that Dawson won't stop in his quest to find Raul Sanchez. But nonetheless, we've got to get back here to the action. Let's pass it down the stage and get your next contest started. Comes a man whose debut has been pretty hyped. Matthew Black. Well, I tell you what, folks, we've had a lot of hardcore personalities come through NGR, but this man takes it from 0 to 100. Look at that. He's coming out armed and ready, baseball bat in hand. He's been wanting a fight. He's been wanting blood. He's been wanting to bring back deathmatch wrestling to, of course, the mainstream. What a perfect place to do it here in New Generation Rising. Well, I tell you what, folks, I definitely feel sorry for his opponent, because he could potentially be torn into. Oh, I certainly love Sir Patrick Drowning Tom. He certainly is quite the wrestler. And tonight, I reckon he is bound to give Matthew Black quite the beating. Oh, maybe I was wrong. You were, Chuck. Well, I tell you what, folks. Matthew Black said he wanted a victim, and unfortunately, well, Pat Drowning appears to be that victim. And Matthew Black is not coming to mess around here tonight. He didn't come to hot dog and grandstand. He came to deliver the pain, and it doesn't matter who it was, whether it be a man, woman, if you're not a child, you know what I mean. He came here for blood, and blood he will get. Well, maybe you should go a little bit easy on Pat Drowning, Well, I don't think he's going to go easy on anyone, Chuck. Matthew Black, I know, has been waiting for this for a very long time. Oh my god, he already has the baseball bat out. And oh my lord! Hitting a home run right there, batter up. But here's a man who has been demanding to get on New Generation Rising, for as long as I can remember. He's been wanting to get to this company. He's wanting to prove himself. Tonight is his chance, and he is not taking any prisoners. All this aggression, all this frustration, it's all being taken out on poor Pat Drowning, and just grabs him by the head aggressively, throwing him right into the steel post. And now, oh dearie me, oh Jesus Christ, oh my god, scrambling the brains there of Pat Drowning. And there's nothing we can do, folks. This is all completely legal. Unfortunately for poor Pat Drowning, it seems like he is going to be the prey of Matthew Black as Matthew brings up Pat Drowning. Drowning stunned. Looks like he's going to be drowning just a bit because he just took a massive pile driver. Goes head first. One. Oh, and Matthew Black showing no mercy. He wants to make sure that he completely incapacitates Pat Drowning here tonight. And now, what weapons of destruction is he looking for? Well, it looks like he's got a steel chair this time, folks. Lots of toys to play with underneath the ring. Oh, dearie me. And now has the chair wrapped around the throat of Pat Drowning. Oh, my lord. Completely rupturing the throat there. But now Matthew Black, look at this. Oh, Van Dominator, right to the face of Pat Drowning. And now, continuing to stomp. This is absolute torture. And you saw Pat Drowning getting up. Maybe a glimmer of hope, all in vain. Oh, DDT right onto the chair. Oh my lord! And this is like watching someone slowly get mutilated, slowly get tortured. Well, I tell you what, Chuck, like I said before, he wants to prove himself. That he is doing. Up Pat goes again, and down he goes. What goes up must come down. Another big pile drive. Oh, wait a second. Matthew Black deciding, no, he is not. Oh my god, he just spat out blood. That was Pat Drowning's blood. That's fucking metal, man. But he is not. He is not satisfied with just doing that. He wants to up the ante a bit, and that he will do. Oh, good chair shot for good measure. What is Matthew Black going to do here? Has the table. Sets it up here. What are we going for here? What's happening? And oh my lord! Looks like somebody brought a light into the ring, and he wants to make sure he puts Pat Drowning out of action. Not just for a day, not for a month, not for weeks, but forever. Pat Drowning is in some serious trouble here. Matthew Black! Oh my god! Uranagi through the flaming table. I can smell the burning flesh here. 1, 2, 3. And it seems like Pat Drowning has hit rock bottom after that. Matthew Black just completely decimated Pat Drowning here tonight. This wasn't even a match. This was like watching torture on a live broadcast. Nonetheless, though, I think we all know what Matthew Black is made up of now. I think we've all seen just how far he's willing to go to just pick apart his opponent. Such brutality and it's definitely sending a message to every member of the MGR roster, and that's simply to not fuck with Matthew Black, because he will, pretty much, full stop, pick the shit out of you, like he did with Pat Drowning. Take a look at this. Matthew Black telling the crowd, you want to mess with him, get in the ring, and he'll show you what he's made of. Get in the ring, and he'll give you the beating of your life. Congratulations to Matthew Black, though. Definitely going to be some big things on the horizon. And look at, wait a minute, that's Lola Lolita. That is the manager of Goth, a man who Matthew Black will be taking on the next episode of Warfare, announced back on Twitter earlier this year. Wait a minute! Speak of the devil, look who it is! Goth is in the ring and delivers the Rainmaker! Certainly making it rain here tonight. And I tell you what, I could just... Oh, God, I cut myself looking at the edge here, Tom. Take a look at this Goth coming down to the ring and attacking Matthew Black. A sneak attack from behind. Definitely sending a message to him. And now Goth has the head of Matthew Black. Looking to show what he will do to him in a triple threat match on the next episode of Warfare. And here we go! Tornado DDT! Goth giving a little bit of a preview of what we can expect. As you remember, Matthew Black will face that man there, Goth and Sicario, in a triple threat match. All to showcase our competitors for an upcoming Middleweight Massacre Championship tournament coming soon! And speak of the devil, look who it is! We saw him debut last night and he's back again. Sicario, the disciple himself, getting his foot in the door, showing what he can do here. And now, about to see something we didn't see last night, the Hammerlock DDT, the Macabro, the signature finishing move of Sicario. And Goth has been taken down. He is down and out, going to the outside of the ring. And what is he looking to grab? Oh, looks like he's grabbing his baseball bat of his own. The signature baseball bat Sicario is known for. And look at this. Oh, wait a second here. Oh, my God. Fleeing the scene of the crime. Well, Sicario's looking to bat 1,000. Looks like it would be a foul ball in this case. Here we go, folks. Sicario stands tall in the ring. Goth looking to fight another day. Probably going to get his on the next episode of Warfare. Sicario stands tall, and ladies and gentlemen, these three will be facing off on the next episode of NGR programming. In a triple threat match, nothing's on the line. It's just for, supremacy, just to see who has bragging rights. And I definitely think that this has become much more personal after what we have seen here tonight at London Bridge is Down. Welcome back to London Bridge is Down, ladies and gentlemen, and CW, what a crazy night it has been here tonight. Oh, absolutely, my friend. There's been so much destruction and carnage nearly halfway through the show. Absolutely. Well, folks, we've got some more exciting action coming up for you next. back on the air? We're back. I definitely knew we were just... I don't know if we were hacked or what happened, but you saw that footage right there, Chuck. That was Pretty Boy Tay. We don't know... I don't even know where that was. It was in like a parking lot of some sorts, and he's been attacked.
Oh, well, he certainly isn't looking so pretty, isn't he, Tom?
Well, I don't even know where that is. We have no result. It's definitely not here. Pretty Boy Tay wasn't booked here to be here in London. I'm getting reports right now. We don't know where this footage came from, but this is actually very concerning.
Well, Tom, I know this is not really the time, but I think we might have to continue on with the action here tonight's show, and I'm sure that this will probably get resolved. I will make sure of it.
Alright, Chuck, well, you are the general manager after all. Well, folks, let's continue on with the action here tonight. Let's pass it back down to the stage. Well, now it's time to move on, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, we have another match. This time, it will be to gain entry into the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match taking place on our next pay-per-view, Danger Zone. We, of course, have 3 confirmed names so far, that being Zach Wolf, Jay Hunty, who of course competed earlier here tonight, and Timothy Irons, who earned his spot last night at London Bridge's Down inside of Royal Albert Hall. But now it's time to determine who the 4th man will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is going on is an Infinity Gauntlet qualifying match.
Here is a man who's making his return to NGR after, of course, making his debut back at the pilot episode Extreme TV. This is Max Blake. Of course, his very first debut match, he took on Jaden Shadow of all people, and while he didn't have the most success in that match, suffering a loss, he definitely showed that he is quite the brutal competitor. He even busted Jaden Shadow with his knee. Busted him right open. Blood was everywhere. It was pretty gnarly, but it goes to show just how dangerous Max Blake can be in the ring. But tonight, he looks to face quite the unique opponent. A newcomer here to New Generation Rising. This is a man I have been excited for to debut in New Generation Rising. A bit of a dark horse, a bit of a name that has come out of obscurity, but has come tonight to show that he has got what it takes to rise up the ranks here in New Generation Rising. This man is known by a lot of names. He is the Anarchist. He is known as the Truthless Hero. His name is Connor Gates. And tonight he makes his debut here, live in front of his home country of England. And of course, this man is he's a lot of things. He's a risk taker. He's a brawler. He's a man who has come here for one thing tonight, and that's actually blood. And this man has been looking forward to this opportunity to show everyone what he can do. I've been following Connor Gates' career very closely for quite some time now, and I can tell you that this man right here, he is quite something. He is a man to keep on the radar, because I definitely can guarantee that he is going to be something big in the future. And now here we go, Connor Gates and Max Blake staring each other down. Let's give it a go, as right now, Blake and Gates going head to head. Of course, these two come from very different backgrounds. Max Blake spent a lot of his time here on the independents in the UK scene. Connor Gates, on the other hand, made his name abroad over in the States. But of course, they come here, they return here to London, England here tonight, all for the chance to be, in an Infinity Gauntlet ladder match as Connor Gates delivers a massive neck breaker. Just to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, the Infinity Gauntlet is it's a championship belt, but it's a special championship belt because it will guarantee you a championship match for the World Heavyweight Championship at any time you'd like. As long as there's a referee around, you can challenge them right away. You can even challenge them when they're sleeping at a referee around. It's there to give you that prime opportunity. And it gives you the advantage, like my partner said, it's at any time. So, you know, whoever wins that match will have themselves a World Heavyweight Championship at any time of their choosing. And right now, look at Connor Gates go off the ropes, the big tornado DDT. Now hooking the leg, going for the pin. This is going to be enough. No, it will not. And Connor Gates is going to have to do a lot more work to take down the Dragon of Manchester. And the Dragon looks here to breathe some fire and to deliver some brutality, some pain, showing his aggression. And this time going up to the top rope. What is Max Blake looking to do here? And whoa! Pulling out an avalanche Spanish fly. Call me surprised. I'd never expect Max Blake to pull out something like that. Hooks the leg onto Connor Gates, but not enough. And now, oh! Clothesline to the outside. And outside goes Connor Gates. Well, Connor Gates about to go to the outside, or I should say, because like a heat-seeking missile, he takes out Max Blake. And I do have to say, Max Blake has been taken out here, as you can see. And now, what is Connor Gates going? Oh my God, he's grabbing a baseball bat. What in the world? Well, he did say that he came here and he was out for blood. Oh my Lord, now using that baseball bat as a weapon. I've spoken to Connor Gates before. I know his intentions. He's been wanting to get himself into NGR because he wants to, he wants to let out his hardcore side. He wants to let out his more brutal side. And here he has all the freedom to do so. Gates, though, is getting back into the ring. Going to the top rope. And what is he planning to do? Off the ropes he goes. Oh my God! And waiting for him at the bottom was a massive forearm courtesy of Max Blake. It looks like anarchy will not reign tonight. Well, not just yet at least. Connor Gates getting absolutely just stunned after getting hit with that massive forearm by Max Blake. And now here we go. The man who is trained in strong style wrestling, showing his style in a more brutal way on the outside here. And like I said, Chuck, at the start of the night, look at this, the ground and pound there by Max Blake. Like I said at the start of the night, championships and championship opportunities in New Generation Rising, they'll make a man do things we have never seen them do, make them see things they usually don't do. It can drive a man, pretty mad, if you get what I'm saying. I certainly agree. Just the chance to, be showered in glory, to, be the next big thing, to become the next champion. It really can play on the mind, and people will go to any lengths to make sure they achieve it. And to any lengths, I'm very sure. Look at this. Max Blake is not concentrated on trying to get Connor Gates back into the ring. He has been brutally beating him on the outside of the ring for a good minute now, and not even stopping at that. I think that Connor Gates fired the first shots using weapons, trying to take down Max Blake, and now looks like he's going to return the favor here. Oh, massive chair shot as Gates is just helpless over the barricade there. Well, Connor Gates is definitely getting quite the welcome here to New Generation Rising. Hang on a second though. Connor Gates spinning forearm attack, giving Max Blake a bit of a twisted view. And now, up he goes, powerbomb position here. Max Blake is in trouble as Gates delivers a massive powerbomb right on top of the announce table. No one would be surprised if these two men ended up fighting all over Wembley Stadium and fighting into the streets of London, England. You know what? It definitely could happen. And now Connor Gates, look at this. He's found himself a table. He's found himself a weapon of mass destruction, perhaps, to use. Back in the ring he goes. Wait a second, Max Blake was waiting for him. Max Blake was waiting as he's locked in the knee bar here. And that knee bar he cannot escape from. He is dead center in the middle of the ring. He is struggling. He has nowhere to go. He knows that maybe he's not going to. Oh, wait a second. No, able to spin around and able to get that boot right in the face. Able to make sure that he could stop Max Blake right in his tracks. And Connor Gates seems to be back to form, picking him up. And now look at this. Throwing him over the ropes here. And oh my goodness gracious, I don't think this is going to end very well for the Dragon of Manchester here. Connor Gates, look at this, has him up here. Oh, power bomb through the table. What a crash. And now look at, my God, Max Blake is down and out. Wait a minute, look at this. Going for the top rope here. Oh my God, a foot stomp. Foot stomp right onto Max Blake. And Max Blake has to be completely just incapacitated after that. But he's not. He's somehow still getting up. He somehow still wants a fight. And now look at Connor Gates bringing the kendo stick. The kendo stick now coming into play here. And now using the kendo stick as a damn weapon. And now going to try and make Max Blake tap out here. Connor Gates is not coming to mess around. But looks like Max Blake is firing back on all cylinders. He didn't come to mess around either. These two men can do one thing and one thing only. And that's get entry into the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match. As Max Blake hits the axe kick, one of his signature moves right there. Now look at this, absolutely just unrelenting Tom. Just using that kendo stick. And just beating him with it, hooking the leg here. Maybe that's enough to keep him down, but it's not. I'll tell you what, these men are doing just absolutely just oh my God, like how their bodies were able to take this much punishment, Chuck, all for the sake of entry into the Infinity Gauntlet. As you said, Chuck, it drives a man mad. It drives a man mad for those opportunities, for those championships, I'm telling you that. And now Connor Gates bringing up Max Blake. Onto the top rope he goes. And now Connor looking up. Wait, no, trying to go for a chop. But Max Blake was one step ahead. And an axe kick takes down Connor Gates. And now as Connor is trying to just roll away, Max Blake is going to the very top rope here. Look at this. And now, wait a minute, Gates is up! Gates is up! Oh my God! And look at that, Max Blake just went down in flames! He baited Max Blake there! And now, look at this! Has Blake exactly where he wants him here! Kick to the gut! Up he goes! Code bled! And the fact that Max Blake is bleeding profusely, isn't that ironic? Hooks the leg! Gates wins it! Makes a successful debut here tonight. He wanted blood. He got himself blood. And now he's got himself entry into the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match. We now have our fourth man. And what a brutal battle this certainly was. These men took each other to hell. But in the end, anarchy would reign as Connor Gates was able to get the win here tonight. And this is what's down the downfall. The down in flames. The knees right to the face. And it was all over Red Rover. Because after this he hit the code bled. And Connor Gates now enters the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match. After just brutalizing Max Blake in his debut here tonight. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this man. But until then, the Truthless Hero will stand victorious here tonight at London Bridges Down. Here we go, folks. Bit of a homecoming for this man right here, Benny Banks. His hometown of London, England. And he is definitely a star here. Without a doubt. The man who refers himself as the absolute worst looks to go one-on-one with another native of England. Until then, though, Benny Banks has not been able to sort of reach the stardom, the heights he usually would in other feds. But tonight he is looking to change all of that. Tonight, London Bridge is down to be a career renaissance for this man here in this company. But first, he has to go one-on-one with this man. And making his return after almost a year out of action, here is Dawn Winters. Finally stepping back into an NGR ring after quite some time. And his name certainly holds up as legend here in the Premier Wrestling Network. Of course, here's a man stepping back all the way back to the WCW days. Once upon a time, he was one of the biggest stars. And now looking to recapture that stardom again here in New Generation Rising.
Yeah, I know. So what? He was big once upon a time ago, Tom. But now guess what? He's irrelevant. He should just go and fade back into irrelevancy where he belongs.
I see that someone's still holding a grudge from what took place 2 years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Tom.
Well, do I have to remind you, Chuck, that someone, Dawn Winters, once beat you in 22 seconds?
I don't want to remember that, God damn it! It's very traumatic, okay? I was young and I was stupid.
It happened like 2 years ago.
It haunts my dreams, Tom. It haunts my dreams. Benny, do me a favor and punch that son of a bitch in the face for me.
Benny, no, come on, fight back, goddammit. Pin that man, get that son of a bitch. I might as well just get off my commentary desk and give him the thwacking he deserves. Chuck, Jesus Christ, calm down.
It's very traumatic, everybody. Very traumatic.
Well, that's, stimulating back to the days of WOCW. You can do your research there, folks. My colleague here, CW Hendricks, the general manager, he does not like Dawn Winters one bit. And now Benny Banks certainly showing off there, backfiring on him. Very impressive Hurricane Rana by Dawn as he picks up Benny. Kick to the leg, kick to the gut, stomping the hand. Big kick to the back. You can't deny that this offense here by Dawn Winters is very impressive.
It's okay, I guess.
Oh, look at that! A handstand moonsault, hooking the leg, kicking out though, but still very impressive.
Yeah, I can do that. It's not too hard.
I've only seen you do that once, actually.
Shut up! Anyways, look at this. Benny Banks, big sit-out power bomb. That's what he deserves. He deserves to be on his back, screaming in pain. Make him suffer.
Well, of course, Benny Banks now delivering the damage to Dawn Winters. Big elbow drop. Hooks the leg of Dawn Winters here. Only a 1 count though. And now Benny Banks is looking to deliver the pain. Well, even more pain, I guess, to Dawn Winters. Of course, as you know, Benny Banks, across many companies he is in, he has achieved a lot. And in New Generation Rising, he's going to do the same. But as of now, it seems like things aren't going his way as he gets taken down with a barrel rope tope. Very nice there. Back into the ring. And now Dawn Winters, a man who's, of course, a former SNT Premier Champion, looking to hit the Dusk Till Dawn. A move that has won him many matches in the past. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. Only a 2 count. Can a man who was once a big name, who held such high regard, get the win here tonight? Can he do it? Well, it seems like he hasn't lost one bit of what made him one of the best wrestlers in WCW history. As he goes for the shooting star press, but Benny Banks brilliantly saw that coming, got the knees up, and hits a float-over DDT. For a man who calls himself the absolute worst, I guess he really is truly one of the best, at his craft, if you will. And now throwing Dawn Winters on the outside of the ring. Benny Banks here, incoming, off the ropes, Tope con Hilo to Dawn Winters. And now both these men trying to outdo each other. Anything you can do, I can do better. And now Benny Banks going to the very top rope. Is he going to try and hit the worst moonsault ever? Oh! Looks like it really was the worst moonsault ever as Dawn Winters gets the knees up. Able to avoid that finisher there, and takes down Benny with a massive clothesline. Now Dawn going to the top rope here. Now what's he going for? He is going for a Phoenix Splash, but gets denied by Benny Banks. That's what happens when you try to do all this spot monkey impressive flippy shit. It backfires on you, just like it's going to backfire on Dawn Winters. Now going to the top rope. And there's only one way to go, and that's to go down. Throwing him to the outside. Get him outside of the wrestling ring, beating him down to where he belongs. And now Benny going to the top rope here. And now big crossbody takes down Winters. Looks like Benny Banks is really in the zone. He is really feeling it. Throwing Dawn back into the ring. Now, going second rope here, Benny Banks with the worst moonsault ever, which is actually pretty good, in my opinion. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. It was the best moonsault ever. It would have pinned Dawn Winters, but certainly was bad. And now, what's Benny doing here? Oh, he's grabbing a chair, very smart. Yeah, smack him across the face with it. Get him. Yeah, that's right, get him! Take him down! Give him the thrashing he deserves! Chuck, Jesus, calm down, man. I'm sorry, I should calm down. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my lord, what a spinning kick. Very impressive there. That will calm down, Tom, because I think Dawn is down and out. Where he belongs, face up in the middle of the ring. Cut the pin, 1, 2, and 3. Oh god damn it. Unfortunately, Chuck wasn't able to get the job done here. Benny Banks now bringing up Dawn Winters. Has the chair again. We're going to crack him over the head. But no! Gets denied. Gets denied right there. Dawn Winters once again hits the dust to Dawn. Dust to Dawn there. Hooks the leg of Benny Banks. 2. No! Kick out at 2. And Dawn thought he had him exactly where he wanted him. But it was all in vain. And now Winters here. Look at this. Trying to use the chair himself. But it looks like it's backfired on him. And now a big back suplex there. I'll try to roll out of the ring there. But Benny Banks denying Dawn Winters that chance. Oh, and dragging him across the head again with the chair. Now setting up in the corner there. And that chair has truly been a great help for Benny Banks. I think I know what he's going to try and do. Dawn Winters going head first. Getting a head full of steel. Oh, goes head first. That certainly has to have knocked the brains of Dawn Winters. As right now, Benny Banks going up here. Going up. Oh, wait a second. Dawn is already back up to his feet. Takes down Benny. Seen on the top rope there. And now Dawn Winters. Dawn has Benny exactly where he wants him. Off the top rope. Look at this. Dawn of time. Dawn of time from the top rope. But I don't think he's done. He's calling for it. They want to see it again. One last time. Kick to the gut. Here we go here. The second Dawn of time. And Benny Banks may have had his lights knocked out there. 2, 3, and Dawn Winters making a successful return here to New Generation Rising here tonight at London Bridge is Down. Oh, well, I don't think Chuck is very happy, folks, but nonetheless, look at this. You gotta look at this right now. This was an absolutely exciting back and forward match, but in the end, it'd be Dawn Winters who was able to secure himself the win. This is when we all knew it was over, that top rope, Dawn of Time, but Dawn went for a second one instead to seal the deal. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, good for him. I like that. Well, folks, I don't think Dawn gives a crap what you think, CW, but what you need to know is that he is a winner here tonight, and he is sure to keep making his comeback and to really write a Cinderella story for himself. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to London Bridge is Down. And of course, we have got some more extreme action coming up for you here. Right now, it is time for the Women's Championship match. Making her way down to the ring is a woman we saw last night who defeated Rivera Voorhees, a woman who Rachel Sampson herself wanted to face. I don't know why she would want to face a monster among women like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this here is Frankie Wolf. Indeed, Frankie Wolf, her name is. Of course, as I have been told by her, she is now, of course, going to go by another name, Crimson Raven, as well. So Crimson Raven, or Frankie Wolf, as we're going to refer to her here tonight, locked in a second match to knock off the women's champion. Chuck, could you imagine if this woman, in her second match, was able to beat the champ herself? I mean, we've seen it here before, Tom. We've seen a lot of, major upsets with championships. You know what? I think tonight there's a reason Rachel wanted this match. She knows the danger, and we've seen what she can do in the past. We certainly have Chuck in there. She is riding into the action with no fear. She is quite the woman, I'll tell you that, Tom. Quite the woman who could possibly kick your ass, mine too included. You know, I know people would pay for shush. Shush. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Sampson, the women's champion herself, has a big task in front of her. You have to think, like, Rachel stands at like 5'9", 150 pounds. Frankie is 6'4", 275. That's pretty crazy. There's a massive height and weight advantage, Tom. But it's all about, if you're smaller, it's all about using your smarts, using your speed. And if you're the bigger man, or the bigger woman in this case, cover and pound the hell out of your opponent, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how this match goes. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is one fall. It's the New Generation Rising Women's Championship. Losing first, up against the bell. The challenger, Frankie Wolf. And her opponent, San Antonio, Texas, weighing at 150 pounds. She's the reigning defending New Generation Rising Women's Champion, Rachel Sampson. Here we go, folks. I reckon this match is bound to be bloody. We've seen that Rachel Sampson is almost a new woman. She'll go to any lengths to keep that women's championship. We saw it in a match back at Extreme TV at the beginning and the end when she pretty much destroyed Andromeda, her former rival. And now she has a new rival in the form of Frankie Wolf, and she is looking to rise up to the challenge. Ding, let's go here. Oh my god, already a big boot. And you'd have to think that Frankie Wolf, she survived a pretty tough match of her own last night. So you reckon she might be feeling, she might be not really feeling it here tonight. Well, yeah, I mean, especially she took quite the beating in the match we saw back at Royal Albert Hall. So I'm not sure if she's exactly 100%. But when you have a championship match like this, well, your mind may be at 100%. It may not be physically, but all that adrenaline, that opportunity, that sort of the nervous, the anxiousness to sort of power on and keep going. I think that is what is fueling Frankie Wolf. With a woman her size, I don't think she'll struggle too much against Rachel Sampson. Right now, oh my god, it's been all Frankie thus far with that DDT and now stomping the chest of Rachel Sampson. Look at that, sitting cross-legged. I think she was just taunting Rachel then. And now, look at this here. Oh my lord, look at that, a BL throw, just throwing it across the ring like a sack of potatoes. Throwing it like a sack of spuds, as we would say. Oh my lord, does it again. Throwing it like a rag doll, like a wet paper bag. Oh, wait a second here though, it's time to make somewhat of a comeback. I think that's what Rachel needed. Clothesline takes out Frankie Wolf. And now the Crimson Raven herself getting right back up and getting taken down with an elbow drop. Tell you what, Frankie's getting taken down here. Trying to, beat her down as much as she can, because Frankie Wolf, once she gets up, she is going to just do one thing, and that's just completely crush, kill, and destroy. But until now, Rachel Sampson doing a very good job, able to keep Frankie at bay. And now after that crossbody, Rachel Sampson appears to be in control. But the question is, for how long will she be in control? It always can backfire you at any minute. It certainly can. And Chuck, knowing your wrestler in the past, definitely know that, you know that, and you also know that high risk equals high reward, as Rachel takes out Frankie Wolf like a heat-seeking missile. And now what is she doing here? She's starting to, they're showing off. Rachel Sampson knows she's in the zone, looking to successfully defend her title here, and wait a minute, Frankie's up! Frankie's already up here! Oh my god! Well, that completely backfired on her, didn't it, Tom? It certainly did, Chuck. Rachel Sampson got a little too cocky, a little too arrogant, and it backfired on her massively. Oh my lord. She has to, oh my god, just completely just down and out at the moment. Especially after going through the solid steel reinforced barricade. Yeah, she's definitely struggling to catch her breath to get up here. She looks like she got rammed by a damn truck off the ropes, and a big boot almost takes off her head. And it seems like the women's champion's reign may be in some dire straits early on in this match, as Frankie Wolf, look at this, has her up. Oh, lawn dart right into the table, completely shattering it. Now here we go. Like we saw last night, the big signature knee, that finisher of hers. Oh, Rachel able to duck out of the way. And now Rachel somehow able to pull through, hit a DDT. I'm not sure if she's in the best condition at the moment, but she's still in good enough condition to deliver a massive punt kick. Almost kicking her head off there. Hooks the leg. Is this enough to keep Frankie Wolf down? 1, 2, no. Rachel Sampson has to do a lot more work if she wants to keep her women's championship. That is for sure. Well, I think she definitely knows that, Tom. And now she is looking to grab a weapon underneath that ring and use it to her advantage, and it's the kendo stick. Of course, we saw that weapon earlier in the night, a very useful weapon indeed. Rachel Sampson taking some notes here. Maybe it's good, like you said, Chuck, you said that the best thing to do is just to get a weapon and just start swinging for your life. Exactly, it's all legal, Tom, and really, I think that's a good solid kendo stick shot to the head can sometimes be more lethal than a simple punch. Of course, folks, remember, this is all legal. This isn't Extreme Rules. This is normal NGR rules, where it's all extreme and anything goes. And look at this here. Has the kendo stick and is using it to try and make Frankie tap out. I wouldn't be surprised if that kendo stick just broke over Frankie Wolf's face. But Frankie able to break out, able to survive that attack. And now Frankie once again going to hit that massive DDT. Now bringing Rachel back up. Frankie Wolf, Irish whip into the ropes. Now, look at this here. As Rachel Sampson in her sights. And now here it comes, a big drive-by super drop kick. That one would make the big dog proud. Tom, quick question, who is this big dog you speak of? You know, Chuck, the big dog. Make the big dog proud. Get with the times, man. Anyways, look at Frankie Wolf grabbing yet another table. How many of these bloody things have been used, mate? Jeez, how many do we have under the ring? A fuckload. You have a fuckload table under the ring, Chuck. Oh! And now look at this. Rachel Sampson already back up and wanting a fight. I'm surprised at the resiliency that Rachel Sampson has shown in this match despite taking quite the beating herself. Punch to the face here. And now look at this. Rachel Sampson from the top rope. Massive outside superplex through the table. Sweet Jesus Christ Almighty. And the crowd, they're getting behind this. They're thinking it's awesome. And I tell you what, they are absolutely punishing themselves here tonight, Chuck. But it's at the admiration and the appreciation of this crowd. Now, wait a minute. Frankie Wolf back up and running. Oh, the twist of fate. What are the signatures there? Lateral press. Going quickly for the pin here. 1, 2. No. Rachel only just managing to get the shoulder up. Just in the nick of time. And Rachel, I think, is starting to really show those effects from the beating that she has took thus far in this match. Frankie Wolf here. Oh, my Lord. Powerbomb the outside. And outside she goes. Oh, and she's now grabbing a ladder. And this isn't even a ladder match, folks. Nothing's hanging above. But Frankie Wolf getting a big solid steel ladder. Oh, look at this. Look what she's planning to do here. Oh, my Lord. A big double axe handle from the top of the ladder. I think that's what she had in mind. I reckon she's definitely scrambled the brains of Rachel Sampson after hitting that. But look at this. Frankie's not even done yet. What is she doing? That is another ladder. Oh my goodness, look at this. Say it up across the ring, the ladder bridge. You could say, ladder bridges down, it's a London bridge, you get it? Shut up, Chuck. Anyways, look at this here. It does seem, oh my Lord, that Frankie had more in mind. And just using that ladder, just to climb it, just completely just destroying it there. Powerbomb through the ladder. My God, the women's champion has taken such a beating. She's taken beatings in the past, but oh my Lord. Well, that's the curse of being the champion, Tom. You'll have to go through hell like this when you're the champ. And look at this, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, Frankie Wolf with the big signature knee. And it could all be over right here. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, go! How in the world is Rachel Sampson still able to survive? Although she is the women's champion for a reason, don't get me wrong. But Frankie Wolf is looking to put a stop to that here tonight. Going outside here. What is she looking for underneath that ring? What is she looking for? It's another table. We must have like 600 of those. Jesus. There's a lot of those under the ring, Tom. I'll say it again. There certainly is, Chuck. And it's being used for pretty nefarious reasons, if you ask me. And now, Frankie, what is she planning to do here? Grabbing the head of Rachel. I think this is just one final nail in the coffin for the women's champ. Jesus, on the table there. And now Frankie, oh no, climbing the ladder. She's climbing up to the top of that ladder there. And wait a minute, Rachel able to get up just in time. Oh my God. Well, I think if Rachel's going down, then damn it, Frankie Wolf is going down with her. Look at this. One final stand. One will fall. Frankie fighting off Rachel, but Rachel trying her damn best to keep Frankie at bay. And here we go. She has the head of Frankie Wolf. Oh my God. Neckbreaker off the ladder to the flaming table. Oh my God. Oh my God, that has to be such an absolute burning sensation you could say. Look at this, ride or die. The baggage pile driver, and Rachel Sampson hooks the leg. 1, 2, and the champ retains. Oh my God, what an absolute brutal match that was. What an absolutely amazing match that was.
I tell you what, I have never seen two women put themselves through such pain and torture like that. But after seeing that, well, Tom, I guess there is a reason why Rachel Sampson is the women's champion.
There is definitely a reason why she is the women's champion, Chuck. There you go. Look at all these replays here. These women just took each other to hell and back. And to hell again, and then back again. But in the end, Rachel Sampson, the rebel herself, showing exactly why she is the women's champ. Look at this replay here. Through the flaming table. Willingly took that risk. And then he the ride or die. The package pile driver. And that's all she wrote. Literally, that's all she wrote. Because Rachel Sampson is still your reigning women's champion. The second successful defense of her championship, showing why she is the top woman in this company. And I think she's in disbelief as well. She was able to survive an encounter like that. But congratulations to Rachel Sampson. And the question is, folks, who is going to be next to step up to Sampson? We'll actually be seeing that very soon, as we have coming up in the future a fatal four-way to determine who the #1 contender will be for a title once Danger Zone, well, only once Danger Zone comes around, I think. It really just depends. We're just looking for a new #1 contender to face Rachel. But till then, folks, the champ stands tall. Congratulations to her well-earned victory. Now still in the ring, celebrating the crowd here, I guess. Rachel Sampson looking to the... Oh, wait a minute, look at that! That's the invading force! They are known as the invading force, a group of women who've been running red here in New Generation Rising, and looks like they still have their sights set on the Women's Championship. Well, of course, folks, it's time to move on to another championship. This time, we're going to be determining who will be the 5th man to enter the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match at Danger Zone. It's going to be a fatal four-way this time. And which of one of these 4 hopefuls will be entering this match? Let's get this one started. Recently signed to NGR, and he's a very flamboyant personality, a very unique personality. The man who calls himself the Diamond in the Rough. His name is Caleb James, and he is looking to make an impact in his debut. Definitely one of the more colourful personalities I can see making his debut here tonight. But I tell you what, Chuck, he is very hungry for this opportunity. The Infinity Gauntlet is something that a lot of men desire, and when an opportunity is presented like this, like we said before, they'll go to many lengths to walk out as the victor. And here's a man who, you know what, he's kind of a favourite of mine. I really like his style. Here's Kyle Craven. Now this is a man who, of course, made his debut all the way back in 2018, has been slowly sort of been under the radar, but making his way up the ranks here in New Generation Rising. Tonight, he really wanted to be here at Wembley Stadium. He said it's been a dream of his to compete here in Wembley, and he is going to get that chance here tonight to compete for a spot in the Infinity Gauntlet. Making his way to the ring this time, here's Ryan Moore. Here's a man who was kind of sort of cut out of obscurity but has now entered the land of extreme. He is a man who has wanted to, you know, get out into the world and prove himself, prove what he has got. He is known for quite a grounded but aggressive style, and Ryan Moore is a very young competitor. And you know what, he has that, and I'll tell you what right now, this is definitely a big opportunity for this young athlete, and he's looking to make sure that he does not waste it. The fourth man to enter this match here is Kyle Pierce, a man who actually we have seen before. He actually faced Daisuke Kenichiro at an NGR live event, and that match was actually broadcasted on an episode known as NGR The Road Ahead. Kenichiro. And while he was unsuccessful, he has really made sort of like a show that win was a fluke. He wanted to show that he is one of the greatest competitors here in this shoulder going into this contest tonight. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 men stand, and only 1 man will walk away with his chance to enter the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match. Here we go. Let's get it started. And already, you can see that they've chosen their rivals. Ryan Moore focuses attention onto Caleb James, while the 2 Kyles fight it out in the ring. That's quite ironic. I'll call the one in the pink hair Kyle number 1. I'll call the one with the fresh comb, I'll call Kyle number 2. They're getting a 1 count, it would seem. 1 count from Kyle number 1. I have no idea what Caleb James is doing there. Certainly not going to let him win the match. Probably won't have him win the match, but I tell you what, right now, it's still very early goings here. Right now, Kyle Craven appears. Oh, look at Ryan Moore stomping on the referee. I'll tell you what, he definitely has ring awareness. I don't think taking out the referee really counts as ring awareness. I mean, Billy deserves it, of course, but like, don't take out the ref. Now, look at this, Caleb James now showing off. He's really full of himself, isn't he? Well, I guess, you know, he wants to show how good he is. He certainly is doing that right now. He's looking to make an example of Ryan Moore. Kyle Craven also showing some showboating as well. I do have to say, out of all four of these, Chuck, who is your man that you are probably going to pick? Who do you think you can see winning this? Well, I certainly see Caleb James winning this, you know? He has a good look, and we see that right now, he's not sort of, you know, chasing after Ryan. He's taking out everybody in the ring. It's very good. Keep getting at everybody out of the ring, so it's you and it's a single opponent. Very smart. Oh, but he's not really doing too well there. Can I change my prediction? Very major prediction already, Chuck. As well, here we go. Kyle Pierce now targeting Caleb James, and now both Ryan Moore and Kyle Pierce targeting Caleb, and now Caleb with a kip up, almost knocking Kyle Pierce's out of control, man. I'm sorry, folks. It's a little bit crazy here in this match. Fatal 4-ways, they are quite something. Fatal 4-ways are just crazy, out of control matches. It's a fight for survival. Look at that, Caleb grabbing a table from underneath the ring. It's like what, the 17th table I've seen tonight? Indeed. Tell you what, Kyle and Ryan firing out in the ring right now. But I'll tell you what, Chuck, you know what my pick is? My pick is Kyle Craven. I really think Kyle Craven does have something special. And I really have seen that Kyle Craven is really determined, really looking to go that extra step. And I believe that, you know, he may be down now at the moment, but Kyle Craven, he's a fighter. And I reckon he's going to fight his way to a victory. Certainly seem confident about that. Who knows, maybe Ryan, oh, look at that, Tom. A rainmaker there by Kyle Pierce. Yes, a rainmaker by Kyle number 2. Oh, that. Nonetheless, though, here we go. Kyle Craven now throwing Caleb into the table there. Now look, there's a sledgehammer. And look at this here. Oh, the table shattering after a big drop kick. And now a big headbutt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Generation Rising, where shit is out of control. Tiger Bomb by Ryan Moore. This could be the opportunity he needs here. Hooking the leg, but Kyle, Craven, trying to break it up here. Oh, and then he does. Now focusing his attention to Ryan Moore. Oh my lord, driving the knee right into the face of Ryan Moore there. And now, Kyle Craven, off the ropes he goes. Look at this. Curb stop there! The curb stop! Hooking the leg! Here we go! 1! Oh no! Look at that, Kyle Pierce breaking it up! See the way he just dived across the ring? Oh my lord, look at that, it's a big a detonation kick there by Kyle Pierce. Now Kyle's gonna go for the pin here! 1, 2! Only a 2 and a bucket bomb there by Caleb James. That actually one of the finishing moves there of Kyle Pierce. And Kyle Craven able to kick out. I'm surprised that Caleb James did not see that, but it seems to me he's focused in his own little world. Certainly seems like he is. And while this is a very good thing, but it's a good thing to keep concentrating on your world and not be distracted, it can be very bad, especially in a fatal 4-way match. We have to not concentrate on just one opponent, you have to concentrate on 3 other opponents in a match. Damn, look at that, Caleb James is, oh my god, busting open Ryan Moore, showing no mercy there, and now Caleb James off the ropes, the last shot there, knee right to the face, hooking the leg of Kyle Pierce, but Kyle Craven there to break it up. He takes a backbreaker for his troubles. Now Caleb James is the lone man standing there. Oh, wait a second though, Ryan Moore here. Looks like Ryan Moore is back for more there. Which a super kick certainly was pretty super. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. Wasn't a 3 count. And now Pierce trying to go for a lot of repress, but was broken up there by Pierce and Moore. And now Kyle Craven looking to get his he's getting to take out Kyle Pierce here. There can only be one Kyle. 1. Look at that, jeez. Caleb James just got some pretty good hang time on that elbow, breaking up the pin, and a big back suplex to Kyle Pierce. Now, into the ropes. Kyle Pierce just sort of taunting at the moment, taunting Caleb James. Wait, go to the outside. Ryan Moore trying to sneak himself a weapon as Caleb James hits a big buckle bomb there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and it's broken up there. Everyone's back in the ring. I'll tell you what, Tom, everyone has been quite relentless thus far. They are all just throwing everything at each other. They certainly are. And now look at this. Look at Ryan Moore go here. Oh, and a flip off the ropes. Ducks the forearm. Big clothesline of Caleb James. Big regalplex there. And now, oh, look at this. Ryan Moore taking out the ref. That's what he needed to do. And now Kyle Pearce gets taken out with a big dragon suplex. And now Ryan Moore, the lone man standing. Look at this. But, oh, look at this. Oh, my God. Big Tiger Bomb. But the ref is down. Nothing that Ryan Moore can do. I think he tried to throw out Kyle Pearce. But Kyle is already back to his feet here. Up he goes. Big suplex. Look at this. In the ring stand the two Kyles. Oh, wait, no, there's Caleb as well. Now Kyle pinning Kyle. Well, it's not going to do much. Now Kyle Craven going for Caleb James here. Oh, a big gut buster there. And now Craven going after Pearce. Or you could say that Kyle is taking Kyle, perhaps. Look at this here, Tom. Oh, a stomp that kicked him to the curb. A devastating curb stomp. Oh, wait a second there. Should have been showboating. Caleb James taking full opportunity of this situation. One, go, but Ryan Moore able to save the match for himself. And now Ryan Moore. Ryan! Oh my God! Look at this! Tiger Bomb! Tiger Bomb! He's going to try to go for the pin. Wait, no, Kyle Pearce is trying to pin everybody. Ryan trying to stop Kyle Pearce in his tracks. And that he does. All three men are down. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. Ryan Moore almost had it there. He almost had it. Kyle Pearce now going to the outside of the ring. And now Craven and Moore stand alone. Take a look at this here. Kyle Craven. Oh, trying to fight back, but these two men desperate for this chance. Oh, going back and forward. Big snap German suplex. But Ryan was already back up. The Kyle was ready for him. Baton drop brainbuster. One of the signature moves of Kyle Craven. And now takes down Kyle Pearce. And Kyle Craven is a man possessed. Oh, look at that. There's Caleb James. Look at this here. Look at the bodies. Look at the carnage. Caleb with the last shot. With the knee. Hooks the leg. Ryan's right there. 1. Oh, wait a second. What in the world? I don't think he got enough force on that knee. Look at that. Look at that there. A big headbutt takes out both Caleb and Kyle. And Ryan throwing out Kyle Craven to the outside. And now it's just Caleb and Ryan in the ring. And Kyle Pearce looking to take out Craven, I think. Big Meteora. As Ryan Moore, I think, was going to the top rope there. And now Kyle Pearce continuing to fight back here. Oh, and a rolling Death Valley driver there. And now Ryan Moore. Oh, 630 splash. 630 splash. But Kyle Pearce breaks it up. And now Kyle Pearce. Look at this. Oh, detonation kick. Lateral press to Caleb James. 1, 2. No. A kick out at 2. Not successful in that pinfall there. But now look at Kyle Pearce taking out the trash. Caleb James taking out to the outside. It's just Kyle Pearce and Ryan Moore in that ring. Kyle Pearce gonna try and end it all perhaps here. Or maybe not. What's he going for here? Going to the outside? What is he trying to do here? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my lord. A tope con hilo, as they'd say. Now Kyle Pearce taking out Ryan Moore, but Kyle Craven has a chair. And now both men getting back into the ring here. And look at this here. Oh, Kyle Craven taking out Pearce with a Van Daminator. And Pearce getting right back up. Oh, but down he will go again. Off the ropes goes Craven. Cab stomp to Pearce. And now, wait a second. Caleb James getting right back up. Kyle Craven trying to charge him and take him out of the equation. but that's not going to work. Craven on the outside here. And now Caleb James, look at this. He sees an opportunity right here. Off the top rope, big moonsault there. And Kyle Craven being taken out. And now this is a prime opportunity for Caleb James to end it all right here. Oh, kick to the knee. Here we go. Himself. The last shot, they have busted open Kyle Pearce, but now look at this, Ryan Moore's back in the ring with the sledgehammer from before, but that's not going to work. Caleb James was ready for him. Off the ropes he goes once again. The last shot, the knee right to the face, and all men are down and out. Caleb James hooking the leg, able to out-survive all of them. Oh my goodness. Caleb James now enters the Infinity Gauntlet ladder match. And my God, what an effort. Taking out all the competition until it's just him and Ryan Moore. And that was brilliant. The right thing to do. Take out everyone to the outside. And that poor sub Ryan Moore unfortunately tasted the knee of Caleb James. Until then, what an effort by all four of these men. But in the end, it's going to be Caleb James. He is going to be an Infinity Gauntlet ladder match at Danger Zone. I have high hopes after seeing a performance like that this could potentially be our first holder of the Infinity Gauntlet. Welcome back to London Bridge is Down, ladies and gentlemen, as we're seeing right here, a man who was not booked for tonight, the former World Heavyweight Champion, DeAndre Steele, making his way through the crowd, I guess as a spectator, but I think CW Hendricks, general manager, is going to have a word with him. I can see him walking over to the barricade now.
Alright, listen here, you rapscallion. The last time you were here, you caused quite the debacle. And I do not want you costing anybody of their World Heavyweight Championship tonight, champion or challenger. Because if you do, I will guarantee that you will no longer have your World Heavyweight Championship rematch. Do I make myself clear?
Well, I guess DeAndre Steele just telling CW Hendricks how it is. Well, thank God he was doing the talking to him. Now, as Chuck coming to sit back down with me, I would have given DeAndre a word. I'm the owner after all.
Oh please, you would have not done anything, Tom. Unlike you, I'm actually a good general manager and not scared of my wrestlers.
Wow, that's below the belt.
That serves you right.
Well, anyways, folks, you hear it right now. The chant of the Black Sacrament. The lights have gone down. It is time for your stacked main event. The World Heavyweight Championship being put on the line. Making his way to the ring is the champ himself. For over a year, he has held that championship title. And now this will mark his third defense. Hoping to make it a successful one. Here he is from beyond the grave. The Grim Reaper. The messenger of death. Tyranny. One name that haunts the NGR landscape. He is a man who is almost not even mortal. He has to be possibly one of, if not the most intimidating, scariest force in New Generation Rising history. This is a man who beat DeAndre Steele, who was in the crowd here tonight. Beat him in his debut here in New Generation Rising. Sure, they had history before, back in the days of WOCW. But Tyranny, ever since coming to New Generation Rising, has shown how powerful he is, how intimidating he is, and just how much power he possesses. And tonight he looks to face the man who became the #1 contender last night at London Bridge's Down at Royal Albert Hall, winning this opportunity in a big 6-man ladder match. And look at this, Tyranny is not looking to waste any time here tonight, especially after what happened at Royal Albert Hall, because his opponent will be none other than Jack the Ripper Sanders. And here we go, the lights go dark. Now will come the Ripper. And wait a minute, Jack the Ripper Sanders, he's in the ring. He is in the ring. And Tyranny, not even realizing, whoa! What in the world? What was that? He just teleported behind Jack Sanders. What in the world was that? Oh my God! Has Sanders tombstone power driver? But not going for the pin. What the hell? Oh, did I just? Oh my God! I'm sorry, I can't even comprehend what I just saw. In all my years of wrestling, I don't think I've ever seen something quite like that. Oh, look at this! Here, Chuck, you've never seen that before. Mamma mia! Tope Suicida! Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time and it's all going down! Here we go! Prepare yourselves for quite the battle. And up the stage they go. Unfamiliar territory. We're usually at ringside or in the ring, but going up the ring ramp, Tyranny is looking to go all over the world with Jack Sanders, giving the beating that he thinks he deserves. After all, folks, if you do remember Jack the Ripper Sanders, after his big ladder match, he was faced by Tyranny in that ring, and then Jack retaliated, oh my Lord, by hitting Tyranny with the Death's Grasp, the Brain Buster, and then the rear naked choke. And now Tyranny about to get some serious revenge. I think he has on his mind. Here we go on the wait a minute, on the stage with the steel floor here, and oh my Lord, look at this, the rear naked choke, the same choke we saw on night 1 of London Bridge's Down, the same choke that put Tyranny to sleep. And Tyranny being choked out here. I think he potentially could be fading in. Oh my Lord, he appears to be down and out for now. I'm not sure if he was like tapping out, submitting. Even if he was, you must pin your opponent or submit your opponent inside of the ring. That is something we still have to do. And look at this here. Jack the Ripper Sanders went backstage and got himself a table. You saw that before. He was walking to the backstage area and looks like he got himself a table back there. How many bloody tables do we have in this place? As I said before, Chuck, a fuckload of them. And now, Jack the Ripper Sanders. Oh, Jesus Christ! German suplex onto the table. Right onto the steel floor. And you can just see. You are in view of the steel there. That does not feel good. Not at all. And now Jack the Ripper Sanders just, oh my God, just grabbing Tyranny by the head and just guiding him back to the ring. And now trying to march Tyranny back into the ring. Throwing him in. But Tyranny already getting back up, it seems. It's going to take a lot to take out the Grim Reaper. And here we go again. Once again, Jack the Ripper Sanders looking to put Tyranny to sleep. Looking to capture his first. No, Tyranny able to break out that time. Well, of course, I think it was the third time, so I think Tyranny knew it was coming in some way. Thankfully, he was ready for that. And now the Grim Reaper is going to teach the Ripper a lesson. Now throws him to the outside here. This does not look good for Jack the Ripper Sanders. Oh, kick to the gut. And up Sanders goes. Oh, power bomb to the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring. Yeah, now you're getting it, Chuck. You know your wrestling knowledge very well. Now here we go. Ripping the table apart. And this does not look good for Jack the Ripper Sanders. We saw the announce table be destroyed earlier in the night. It looks like Tyranny has the same idea. Now Tyranny, wait, no, Jack the Ripper Sanders, one step ahead, throwing Tyranny into the announce table, and this is not good for him. Oh my lord, here we go. Has Tyranny up. Oh, big pile driver. Oh my lord. And my goodness gracious, these men are not showing any love for each other. This is just pure, simple, just brutality between these two. Tyranny went face to face with the competition last night, and Jack the Ripper Sanders retaliated, and he has angered the Grim Reaper. But it's fair to say that Jack the Ripper Sanders spits in the face of death, not showing any fear whatsoever. Especially a crazed maniac like Jack the Ripper Sanders would never fear Tyranny. I don't think he would fear anybody. And now Jack the Ripper Sanders, look at this. Oh my god, what is he doing? I don't know what is going through the mind of that crazed maniac at the moment, but whatever it is, it can't be good. Jack the Ripper says, look at this! Brain Buster! The 1916 hooks the leg! 1, 2! No! Kick out at 2. He certainly busted the braids of death. If death has... Would death have any brains? I'm not sure. Probably a question you'd have to ask Chuck. Chuck, you probably have to ask Tyranny yourself. I'm sorry I'm getting my words a little mixed up, ladies and gentlemen, but we're hoping you're getting down with this tonight. This is NGR, London Bridges Down. This is your main event, and these two are putting each other through absolute torture. This isn't your traditional wrestling match. No, this ain't your traditional grapples. Oh my lord, it definitely isn't, because already Tyranny is back up. And Jack the Ripper Sanders has no idea, and now coming face to face with the Grim Reaper himself. And Tyranny already back up and back on the attack. And now throwing him against the sound table there. And this is not good for Jack the Ripper Sanders' well-being. I think our sound team might need to move out of the way, because Tyranny, delivers the Wrath of Sithis powerbomb. My goodness gracious, and you can just see the destruction that has been caused thus far in this match. Throwing Jack the Ripper Sanders back into the ring here. Now look at this. Taunting the Ripper here. Taunting him. Making fun of him. Telling him to get up. Tyranny. Oh, looking to put that. Here we go. Looking to finally put Jack the Ripper to rest. Tombstone pile driver there. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Jack the Ripper Sanders just barely able to hold on, trying his best to survive. Tyranny bringing up Sanders here, and now, no, that's not the jawbreaker, and now look at this! That's press tags down Tyranny. And this is exactly what Jack the Ripper Sanders is looking for here. Another opportunity to try and take down the Grim Reaper. And here we go, I think he's feeling it here. Sanders bring up Tyranny. And down he goes again, off the ropes. Now, from the outside, no! Jack the Ripper Sanders going to the top rope. And now, incoming here, and oh no! Tyranny caught him! Tyranny caught him here! Black Sacrament! Black Sacrament! To Jack the Ripper Sanders! 1, 2, 3! It's all over! And it's all over right there! Just like that, Chuck. Just like that. It's all it takes. One black sacrament. Certainly after a battle like that, one move able to take out Jack the Ripper Sanders, but these two, bloody hell, certainly just had no regard for each other's health, each other's well-being. They certainly didn't, Chuck. But Tyranny able to survive the wrath of the Ripper, and this is what ended it all. Jack the Ripper Sanders got caught off the top rope, and just like that, the Grim Reaper himself was able to get the win. Tyranny once again reigns supreme, his third successful title defense. He has knocked off DeAndre Steele, Dawson Rashad, Insidious Sterling, and now Jack the Ripper Sanders. And the question is, wait a minute, hang on, what the hell is this? And oh my God, it's Jaded Shadow! What in the world? It's Jaded Shadow's here! I have no idea, he wasn't even booked in to be here tonight! Jaded Shadow making his return to NGR, hitting the spirit of Tyranny! And he said there's a lot of balls to do this, especially to the World Heavyweight Champion! Jaded Shadow, a man we have not seen in NGR since last year! Looks like he's come back to achieve bigger and better things! He has Tyranny up! And goes down for the landslide! And oh my God! Well, when Tyranny thought he put one challenger away, a new challenger comes out from the shadows. Pardon the pun there, but Jaded Shadow. It seems like after all of his career, winning a bunch of titles in different companies, once the NGR World Heavyweight Championship, and he's holding up the belt, it's not even his. But you know what he means by this, folks. He wants to face Tyranny. He wants the New Generation Rising World Heavyweight Championship. Well, folks, as Jaded Shadow stands tall out of all people here tonight, we want to thank you so much for tuning into London Bridges Down. And, you know, with all the craziness going across the world, we hope you're well, we hope you're safe. And we will see you in the future for more NGR episodes. And let me tell you, it's going to be big. Big changes are coming. But until then, folks, we'll see you next time. Have a good one and stay extreme.